The highlight of the week, sponsored by Dave Franek Auto. Looking for that first car for your son or daughter? Don't panic. See Dave Franek.
Lenape Valley's moving on its first drive. Watch fullback Nick Rafferty pull his way for 17 yards and a first down to the 31-yard line. The Pats keep marching along. Watch Rafferty slice and dice his way for another 17-yard gain, and the Pats are knocking at the door at the Dover 13. And on the next play, watch Mike Greco follow his blockers as he scampers 13 yards into the end zone, and Lenape Valley has a 7-0 lead 3 minutes into the game. Okay, Dover's first play from scrimmage is a good one. Watch Brandon White hit Keith DeSimone with a quick pass, and he turns it into a 53-yard gain down the near sideline before being knocked down at the 20, but Lenape Valley's defense would stiffen up and Dover would turn the ball over on downs. Dover would get the ball back and watch the Tigers pull off the fake punt here as Giovanni Ocampo rambles 21 yards for the first down at the Lenape Valley 27. The Tigers are now facing a 3rd and 12 from the 14, but watch quarterback Brandon White find Keith DeSimone for the TD as he holds on, and we are tied at 7 here in the second quarter. Dover would force a Lenape Valley punt, and folks, watch this play if you can keep up. Out of the shotgun, George Scally hands it off to Omar Young, who flips it to Brandon White, who throws a perfect scoring strike to Keith DeSimone for a wild 46-yard touchdown, and the Tigers take a 14-7 lead. What a play. Lenape Valley goes back to work on offense, and watch quarterback Sean Carroll off the play action hit Bruce Engelhardt for a 34-yard gain into Dover territory. Okay, Lenape Valley's looking at a long 4th and 9 from the 23, and on the counter, watch Mike Greco foul Christian Barrett for the first down inside the Dover 5. Big play right there. And Lenape Valley knots the game up here as Sean Carroll rolls out and he finds a wide open Bruce Engelhardt for a 4-yard TD, and it's 14-14 at the half. After neither team scored in the third quarter, we move to fourth quarter action. Lenape Valley marches down the field and scores here on this 4-yard touchdown run by Mike Greco, and the Pats go up 21-14. But Dover has an answer here on the option pass. George Scally finds Keith DeSimone, who makes another terrific catch in the end zone, and we are tied at 21 after the 21-yard scoring pass. Great game going on here in Dover. Lenape Valley starts to put together a drive of its own, and watch Nick Rafferty get the corner and race 36 yards before being dragged right down outside the 20-yard line. Okay, it's 4th down, and Lenape needs 7 yards. Quarterback Sean Carroll drops back, and the ball is tipped, but watch Bruce Engelhardt make the great catch off the deflection, and Lenape Valley has a 1st and goal at the 3. What a play. And then Nick Rafferty caps his big night here as he dives in from 3 yards out, and Lenape Valley bounces back from its tough loss to Madison, but a hard-fought 28-21 Freedom Division win at Dover High School as they improve to 7-1.
It was a huge win. We really needed to bounce back from a loss like that. We felt last week we should have had the win, but we came out this week fired up and just executed the way we should have and came out on top.
That was huge. Right, this game we needed to win to guarantee us the playoffs. If we were 6-2, we might not have got in. 7-1 guarantees us a spot. We don't know if it's home or not, but we hope it is.
We had a little bit of a hangover during the week, from the loss, and it really affected them a lot. I mean, those kids, they had been pointing to that game since we lost last year, and to come up short like that, So, I'm excited. I think it's important you have to play these kind of games. It can't always be 35-14. They got to know what it is to come from behind. They got to know what it is to have to control the ball, things like that. So, and I think they learned a good lesson. I think our younger kids learned a good lesson. They watch these kids, down 14-7. Fortunate. I think the big score is the one right before the half, and then being able to control the ball. It was the whole third quarter and then into the fourth. So. I don't know how many carries Rafferty had, but I think he'll sleep well tonight. It's just he's such a good kid. Oh my God, all of them are. But he gives you his best every day.